Everybody. So it's the eve of Super Tuesday, which is going to be happening tomorrow. So I wanted to create a quick video just to talk about what's been going on and what our plans should be going on from here on out. All right, so what a difference 24 hours makes. Holy shit. If you've had to have heard this by now. Tulsi. Oh my God. I can't even describe how big this endorsement is. Tulsi, I can't pronounce her last name. Gabbard. I'm sorry. She was a vice chair of the DNC. Quits the DNC to endorse and campaign for Bernie Sanders. This is huge. And the reason why this is huge is, for many of you who might remember the 2007 election, Barack Obama was facing a very big talking point challenge against John McCain because they were saying he was too young, he didn't have enough experience, he didn't have foreign policy experience and all of that. And Colin Powell was the one who made all the difference. Colin Powell endorsed Obama and did a fiery criticism of the Republicans and the Bush administration. And that moment was the turning point for Obama's campaign against John McCain, and which ultimately led to his victory, that endorsement. My friends, I think we just witnessed Bernie Sanders' Colin Powell moment. And it was Tulsi. The fact that she came out so strongly for him speaks volumes. And the fact that she had to quit the DNC to do it. And, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, they have rules and they have to remain neutral. Really? Who here honestly believes Debbie Wasserman Schultz is neutral in this? And of all the superdelegates, a lot of them having high positions in the party. If it's true that they have to remain neutral, why have so many of them already signed up behind Hillary? I mean, come on. So anyway, yeah, huge news. The Tulsi endorsement is definitely a game changer. And it's having an effect in the media. This morning I signed into Bing. Top news story. Tulsi quits DNC to endorse Bernie Sanders. Not a single word about South Carolina. This couldn't have come at a better moment. Like, this is huge. So now, on to where do we go from here? Well, going into Super Tuesday, it's obvious, and just based on the polling, that we're going to take some losses. Now, for people who are living in states that are polling very, very heavily for Hillary, we need you to be our Spartans. If you're a fan of Greek history, you know about the Spartans fighting, and they only had 300 men versus an army of over 10,000, I think it was. And they held off the army, but unfortunately they lost every man doing it. I'm not talking about going out there and sacrificing yourself for Bernie. Don't do that. Please don't do that. What I'm talking about is that, yes, it may be obvious that your state will not go blue, but your job is to convince as many people as possible and to get as many delegates as you can, because those delegates are going to come in very, very useful in the latter parts of the election cycle, or when we go to convention, when it really matters. So we need you to continue to fight and continue getting people out, continue phone banking, and let's make this happen. For the states that are caucus states, there are a couple things that we've learned from the last caucuses that we need to keep in mind going into the ones that are going to be happening tomorrow. First of all, know the rules. Find out also the time that the caucus is going to, is the time when the voting is supposed to close and when precincts are supposed to report their numbers by. Have a plan. Spend tonight just rehearsing with your teams on what to do in situations where you have a precinct captain that doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Have a plan B in mind before we go into this. The other thing is try to get as many voter registration forms as you can. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure that's probably something you can print up from a website or something. That might be something worth doing a Google search on. And I'm sorry, I should have posted a link in this video. I'll look for one, and if I find it, I'll put it in the comments. Also, if you know anybody that speaks Spanish or any other foreign language, have your friends come with you there. So that way you'll have translators available for states that have a large Latino population. All of this stuff can be a real game changer. And it will help to counteract a lot of the rigging and the strategies the DNC has been using. Between Iowa and Nevada, what we've learned from that is that they use a lot of the same strategies that they used in Iowa. The voter suppression strategies they use in Iowa, and they also use them in Nevada. So it's quite possible that they're going to be planning to be using the same strategies going forward in all the primaries. It's the old adage, if it ain't broke, why fix it? So now that we've figured out and they've played their hand, we know exactly what to do to beat them. So the other issue that we're going to be up against is the propaganda war. Now, it's very obvious that the media is going to be doing everything they can to destroy Bernie. But you can fight it. And you have the most powerful tool available at your disposal, your cell phone. Yes, phone banking is really good, and you need to do it. But another thing that you need to do is create memes. Yes, no, I'm not even kidding. Create memes. The meme, the internet meme, has become the most powerful form of political propaganda. And what I mean by that is, you think about it. If you post a video or a video link on Facebook or any of these sites, if it doesn't have a preview, chances are a lot of people won't watch it. If you post a news article, they'll look at the picture and they'll read the title. And if the title is cool, they'll retweet it, but they won't even read what was said in the article. The meme, on the other hand, does not have this problem. Because if it's a picture that's funny and interesting, more than likely people are going to read it. And on websites like Facebook, you'll see the whole meme when it comes in your news scroll, so you can't avoid looking at it. We need these everywhere. And we need as many of them out there as possible. So churn them out. Download some free meme creating apps and start churning out memes like crazy and flood. And when I say flood, I mean flood. Every single Facebook page, your own pages, anything that you can. Retweet and share as many of these as possible. This is a really, really, really effective form of communication, and it can really make a difference. So go ahead, start memeing. Meme for Bernie. And now, the last thing I wanted to talk about is to people who are internationals. That's a question that comes up very often. What can you do to help Bernie? Well, by law, you cannot donate to Bernie Sanders, to the campaign, and you cannot vote in the primaries. But you can still help. You can knock on doors, you can canvass, you can phone bank, you can create memes, you can create videos, you can create content, you can retweet, you can share, you can also talk to your friends and your family about Bernie Sanders. There's a lot that you can do to help. So get out there and let's fight, because we're going to win this thing. And it's going to take all of us. And the final way that you can help Bernie, and this goes for everybody, register to vote. There are a lot of people on Facebook retweeting Bernie memes and saying they really love him, but they're not registering to vote. If your state allows early voting, you need to vote early. Don't wait until the day of the election to do it. If you do that, it's going to be too late, because then the DNC will employ their voter suppression strategies and shut you down. Don't be that guy that doesn't get to vote. And there we go. Feel the burn. Let's do this.